Hey, how you guys doing? Michael X. So, as you can see, I got my two marks of excellence. Michael X. So, as you can see, I got my two marks of excellence.
Sorry,
Michael X.
I didn't have my
So, as you
headphones
can
plugged
see,
in.
I got my two marks of excellence. There we go.
Sorry,
Michael X.
I didn't have my
So, as you
headphones
can
plugged
see,
in.
I got my two marks
Wow,
of
that was crazy. That was insane. Anyway, I just need to get. I just need to get some stuff real quick. Okay.
There we go.
Sorry about all that weird echoing and stuff. So I'm just getting some links together to paste. So copy. Alright, let me go ahead and throw some of these in some stuff here. What? Let me see. I guess I'll just put it here. Paste. Bloop. And I'll paste it. Alright, so I think I got this stuff up. I just need to put it on the World of Tanks thing here real quick. So okay, so well, that didn't work. Go ahead and delete that message. Patch notes. So I was getting some ridiculous lag during this, which might have actually helped me, you know. But anyway. All right. So let me get this going. I don't want to be here all day or anything. Okay, so just minimizing some windows. No comments yet. Hopefully we get some more people watching. I know it only says there's a couple, but it always kind of fibs. They don't really keep track of it, you know. Okay, so the heck. Okay, that was weird. The video completely crashed. Okay, try this one more time here. All right. Where is it? There it is. All right. So for the first game, so this is basically just a straight grind. So about 30 minutes here, and then I have the final game where I actually get it. And this is just a straight shot. I cut out one game where I did about 3,500 damage, just because I didn't want to, you know, have an hour-long stream. So hopefully you guys can see it good. I'm gonna double check some stuff real quick. Close some windows. A little loud for me, but hopefully you guys can hear me and it. So I actually had two really good games before this as well. So yeah, I have actually had the worst luck on this map. Whenever I spawn A1, I always seem to go off the cliff in E1, and I don't know why. I have done it 3 times, so I'm glad to be on this side of the spawn for sure. Alright, Alright, so, still no comments. Gonna check the chat real quick. We're watching this. There we go. It says both got it. There we go. Got a thumbs up from somebody on a video. So pretty funny trade, huh? Getting a nice shot on that light. So me not knowing this map very well, I just kind of lay in ambush because I don't really know where the good places to go are. It does seem like, I mean, I'm starting to realize the center here is pretty much the action point. But if you can get where I am, you can actually... So I'm trying to lead this guy, but I'm realizing really quick that he's just behind cover. I probably could have hit him there if I would have kept on him, but I didn't want to get caught out in the open. Hey, thanks for commenting, BCS 436. Alright, let's see here. I used to be able to post videos in the content creator tab on the World of Tanks, but I guess they, I haven't heard anything from Rybot, you know. I've been trying to, you know, whoa, that was weird. Okay. So strange. Okay, there we go. All right. So I think I got everything set here. So really looking like it's not going to be a very good game here, but because we are basically center, which I mean apparently works good. I tracked him right under the cap. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, I have a hard time with the light tanks myself, just hitting them. So I decided to go ahead and pop a reload so that I could probably... I knew that there was something coming center, but it looks like we're getting ready to get wasted, so I'm going... I want to have at least 5 rounds, you know, ready, you know? So it is a platoon. So, yeah, my buddy Stoner, Raging Stoner, and also Scrat, playing with me here. Scrat was having a really bad connection. Yeah, I got somebody watching me on Twitch. I appreciate that. Somebody watching me. Yeah. I thought I was gonna die there. So you can see that I'm going for like hectic gameplay here. I have such a hard time with this tank. I actually have to ram him to get him to sit still, otherwise it bounces. And I usually try and get a track. Sometimes it just tracks me though. But I still have my full health repair kit, so definitely not going to be using that up. I got 2 shells, so possible 800 damage. You know, possible. So 1 on the ammo rack and 2. I'm gonna get out of here for a reload. I see that whatever it is, E4. Thought I was gonna get hit in midair. So I couldn't have done this without Stoner, honestly. I would have gotten killed here. So I want to get around that that tank destroyer, and it just seems like it's just worse and worse. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to flip around. Yeah, I don't know why, but I have really good luck killing Batchats. I don't know why. I have always have had good luck when I'm in a Batchat. I got 2 for the guy that's chasing me. Now, I'm shooting him not really for the damage, seriously. I'm actually shooting him just to get him off of me. Well, that was the plan anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do some quick maneuvering. I end up taking a shot from him anyway, but trying to dodge this guy for 30 seconds is going to be difficult. He's kind of slow, you know, and he doesn't know if I have more ammo. He may not even know if I'm an autoloader, and I thought for sure I was going to get hit there. And I did not want my team to get killed here, you know? I really didn't. I get a lucky ass pin. You guys can see that I loaded that tank for no reason. So I'm trying to make him think that I have ammo, but I don't. I thought, hey, I can get out of here. Trying to get some dodges, and I can't make it. So my first game, although it is a losing game, it was 52-42. So that was my first game of the day. So for me, that was like a real, you know, lift up for me, you know? I don't know about you guys, but yeah, win or lose, you know, doing good, it always feels better. You can see I got 65,000, and that's actually paying for a consumable as well, so pretty good. Yeah, not a bad game, I thought, for my first game. So I really didn't know at this point whether I was just going to have some, you know, some 4,500 games and then drop down to like 2,500. Okay, so game 2, El Alamein. I actually don't like this map either, but I will say that it is a straight, I'll say, it's really good if you're a mobile tank. And there are heavy alleys that you can play, so you just got to figure out where those locations are. Now, I myself, this is my first time playing this on Encounter. Good warm-up game, yeah, it is. BCS 436. Yeah, so now I'm pretty warmed up. I feel like RNG. I feel like you know, the Lord and Savior RNG is with me. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, so I usually hang out in the J3, get some spots, and then I'll move to wherever, I'll react to wherever the action is. A lot of times I end up, you know, coming over here and taking some pretty hefty damage just because there's a lot of mediums and stuff. And I was actually so confident this morning, I didn't even look to see who we were playing. Seriously, like I normally always look to see what the other team is. So like I said, this is not an area I normally come to. I didn't even know it existed. I normally go right where that light tank is. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the shoot and scoot, because I can go forward a lot faster than I can go backwards. So it's always a good sign when I can snapshot a light tank with this tank, because it's very rare. like I said, it really takes a miracle to get this tank, you know, hitting on the move. And so I've been playing with my times 10 crew boost on I basically have, in about 10 games, I've almost researched an entire point, and that is at the 13 perks. So this should be my 14th perk that I'm getting ready to get. So nothing worse than seeing the Waffentrager.
The Waffentrager. The Waffentrager.
It's an autoloader, but yeah, it just depends on the person. But not spotted. Don't have enough gun depression. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I flip over. So on the PC, you can normally have somebody help you, but all it does on console is just reset you. And if you're on the PC and you sit on the top of your turret, it will actually kill you. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it would kill you, but I would think if you flipped over on the turret, it would just be very hard to get out of the tank, you know? So mistake number one, you know, which I'll say that was a hell of a lot less than me getting just wrecked. I really didn't think that was going to pin, and you know, so like I said, I'm having some really good RNG. I honestly, it felt to me, it feels to me on this like it used to, like where you could actually shoot things on the move a little bit. You know, it's very hard to shoot things with light tanks unless they're driving in a straight line. And you can see here that I get one pin, hoping to get another. He's right at the perfect range for me to shoot. Seriously, and I did bounce. I only got one out of that entire clip, but it's okay. We're down to 25 shells, which is something you do have to keep an eye on, especially if you're bouncing. For me, if we're in a losing game, I'll just spam, but we're actually winning here pretty heavily too. We're pretty much taking this corner over, but it is getting a little stale over here. We're not, some of the tanks over there are, in really rough places, so I'm going to go over here and try and help the cap to make sure. And I just want to say that it's very rare for me to be able to shoot this tank here. You cannot pin the machine frontally, and so for me to get that shot is, he had to be on that weird angle for me to pin him. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have bothered shooting at him, honestly. You just can't do it with this tank. It just doesn't have enough mass, I think. And that was a bad shot. And I took out the building behind him, and I'm just going to throw one in there. Who knows how that hit. I was like, I don't want to make another mistake where I fly off the cliff. So I like to use the Bat Chat's presence as a scare tactic when I'm reloading. Like, I don't drive around like I'm reloading. You know what I mean? I don't. I drive around like I'm looking for somebody to shoot. And I noticed that it does persuade people. You know what I mean? It does persuade them. So I really do want to help in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just cross here. I haven't really taken any damage, so I can afford to lose a little hit points, but so I thought I was gonna be able to hit him. So my buddy is getting attacked, and so I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna come and get this Yagaroo. If I go over there, I'm gonna end up getting Yagarooed. So I was like, I'll take him out. So Stoner's gonna work on that Bat Chat, and of course, I take a shot from him, which is I'll take it because if he would have had a HE. So this gun is super trolly. At 200 meters, we are missing and we're bouncing. It's very difficult to do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for another reload. I was actually really disappointed. I thought I was gonna be looking at the side of him, track him, and be able to put my whole clip in him. But that's not how it worked out. But Stoner's still alive. I'm gonna say that my buddy Strap not having a good connection. he had to go reset. So, scrat a kiss. Scrat a kiss. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get popped any second. Here, already. So yeah, Stoner just, you know, basically just faced forward and kept that bat chat from pinning him, which is exactly what I told you. I actually told him that. I was like, he can't pin you frontally. If he does, it's a random RNG freak. Because you cannot pin the AMX-50B. You have to shoot it in the where the turret ring is, like in that little 2-foot area, or it'll just bounce or auto bounce. But still want to get some damage. I'm at 2,500. I'm having a lot of fun. We're all just talking. Everybody seems to be having some good RNG except for Scrat. Yeah, and I'm like almost killed myself again. So that's like mistake 3 avoided. Mistake 3 avoided. Okay, so now I wanted you guys, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but if you do notice, this is a lot faster on here. Whoa, I almost rammed him. Did you see that? Almost rammed him. Crazy. So 2,500, but 2,000 assists. So technically that's 4,500 damage for this game, which is definitely going to It's going to help for that mark of excellence. So me and Stoner right here, we're actually talking about the fact that these tanks are the same speed. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I think it's what makes the it's what makes that tank so OP, honestly. I was like, why are you stopping? And I was like, oh, okay, you can see it. You can see him shooting. I couldn't make that shot with this. It would take a miracle. It would take a Christmas miracle. Make sure the live dashboard is working. Double checking the sound. Okay, nice. Okay, so game number 2. So 40, you know. Anyway, so game number 3. Sorry, game number 3. I think we have one more game after this. And then, so I skipped one game that was a 3,500 game. So I think right now I'm sitting at like 80% on the mark of excellence. So that means I need to get to 85. So, but I'm not real. I don't really know that. You know, I do check it randomly to see if I'm making progress. But if you put down like 3 games for like 4,000, you're gonna see, you know, huge, you know, leaps in your damage standings. So if you're actually trying to mark up a tank, it's really about being consistent or doing the same number over and over. You know, like if I do 2,500 damage, I'll stay at wherever I am. If I do less than that, now it can be a combination of assisted and all that. I really have had, recently, I've had such hard times with the light tanks. And I thought maybe I could get a shot in there, but I didn't. And of course it's another bat chat, which doesn't really scare me so much as the fact that the heavy tanks can all see me and shoot me from the middle of the map. But I can see to the right that our team is actually, you know, pushed up in there pretty good. So I get a track pin and good night. So I look at his hit points. He's full health. I'm full health. I don't want to trade all my health with him. So I'm not going to reload just yet. I want to see if I can get some pop shots. And so Stoner can see this other guy over there. I'm trying to keep our light tank from getting wrecked. I think he's taking shots from over there. So I'm thinking this bat chat's going to try and YOLO. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to have to reload. Not really much you can do at that point. Oh, thanks, hey Team Sonic, thanks for joining. Sorry I couldn't play with you, dude. You sent me a message while we were, you know, while we were playing, and I was just talking so much and having a good time. I seen it and I was like, oh, hey Team Sonic, and then I just completely forgot to message you back, and then I was actually jumping off. I was jumping off when you were, you know, sent me the other message, which I did want to mention. My connection's, you know, just it's okay right now, but you guys watch. It's gonna start dropping down to like almost red, and I don't know why. Somewhere around like 1 o'clock, I get. Sorry, not 1 o'clock. Somewhere around like 11 o'clock, I start having connection issues. I don't know if it's me. And thanks for putting the GG up, for sure. So, yeah, yesterday, my last stream, I had a couple of games where Sonic, Team Sonic, up in there, killing it. We were in like 5 games yesterday where he was just destroying it. You know, everybody wants to do more damage than they're doing. You know, I actually, since I've been playing on the PC, I just can't quite pull as much damage with the bat chat as I can on here. It's because of the game mechanics are different. Bush mechanics actually work. 6 cents, you have to wait 3 seconds for it to tell you that you're actually, you know, 3 seconds it takes. I don't know how I got that snapshot. I bounced him. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little love tap. I'm on a reload now. Nice. We did a little. So Scrat's back after resetting his connection and seems to be doing pretty good. So I'm trying to scare this Action X into thinking that I'm loaded, but he must have watched me fire all my shells. So I'm actually like, you know, I'm like, hey, this guy's trying to YOLO me. So unfortunately, if I get the gun broken on this, I ain't gonna hit anything. So he is not paying attention to the map. He's just focused on the guys in front of him, and it's his game. Pop that reload. So yeah, on the PC, this is a much more accurate tank, but 65 kilometers on the PC, to me, is actually about maybe 50 kilometers on here. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that if I get ground resistance, which is probably going to be my next perk I get on the PC, I'm hoping that it gets the tank doing 58 constantly. Seriously. So I'm hoping to get in here and get some action. You know, I got 1,000. Go ahead and waste a shot there. Trying to get that track, I miss. Gonna go ahead and kill both these guys, I think. Get the kill on that guy. You telling me that wasn't lucky? That was some luck right there. Crazy shot. Yeah, it's nice when you get some RNG. Seriously, you got to take advantage of it. If you get RNG, play till you stop having good games, and that's exactly what I did. GG's, got 4,000 plus that, so it's technically a 5,000 game. So I probably don't know it, but we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close to that mark, and I'm, you know, not aware of it yet. So I have about 100,000 more XP to earn before I can get op number 7. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get the what is it called? Well, how much they want for it, XP wise. So I wasn't gonna do this game, but something crazy is gonna happen, you guys. Something crazy. Seriously, it is just insane. Now, last time I played this, I did 5990 damage. You know, but if you guys look, there's no light tanks. There's no light tanks, and I don't show it. But if you were to actually look, you know, if you actually looked, you would probably see. You will probably see, like, if I were to actually show you guys, the tanks they have aren't exactly spotting tanks. You know, they're not fast enough to accomplish it. So, for me, you know, having a second's delay, which is what I have, 1 full second can sometimes cause me to get hit, even though I feel like I shouldn't have gotten hit. It's because I'm actually, you know, I'm actually behind where I think I am. So I get a spot on this guy, and I just can't get enough gun depression, so I move a little bit too close. I'm going to get spotted if I fire again. I see another guy. He's not hit worthy. But I'm getting credit for this, you know, for every shot at this point. And this guy is just going to get one-shotted here. Watch this. And I jump to escape, and you guys will see, boom, 18. I just went to 1800 assisted, which is crazy. You know, I mean, just considering we're only, what, 6 minutes in? I'm also getting all these spotted targets and stuff, so I'm like gonna go ahead and take out that Conqueror and get one on him. If you look, it hit behind him and still pinned, so it's either I pinned somebody that wasn't there, and so I take a devastating shot from that AMX. That AMX gun on there, that 130 that's on there, that AMX 54 is so OP. And I blocked somebody's shot. I don't know. Oh, it was a 400. So it had to be probably the. I'm gonna say it was probably the AMX, the Foch. I think it was the Foch. So I'm at 5261 in assisted damage right now. And I'm actually, I keep talking to my friends I'm playing with. I'm like, hey, you know, if you guys get a chance to get that Artie, I need him because I can't sit still. And I take another devastating hit from the hill, and I'm starting to think I'm not going to be able to keep spotting like this. You know, I really want to get the damage for this, so I got some more spotted. I spotted somebody else, a new person. So I'm going to go ahead and use my good camouflage to see if I can maybe get some shots on these guys, and none of them are available for me. So I want to swing up around. I'm not being detected by this E100, but I am keeping them lit up, which is good. So there's some more. So we're now at 68, 62, and now we're at 76, 88 for assistance. Now right there alone, that's like doing, it's basically like I did almost 10,000 damage because all that assisted counts. So yeah, I think my hit points being traded for that kind of damage is totally worth it. So I want to pop over here and get into a good position where I can get out of there, and somebody gets killed. And look, I didn't get credit for that. Would have been awesome if I could have got credit for that. So now it's going to be all about damage. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out of the game. And just one shot shy. And that guy has been wanting to get me that whole game. I don't know if you noticed that, but I think he actually was trying to focus on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's stupid. So something you guys may not know is that there are people out there that absolutely hate me. And I actually found a server the other day on Discord, which I was actually gonna show, where somebody invited me to it, and I used a separate account, a different account that I have. And there's basically people putting out bounties on me just because they're that resentful. Like, it's been almost 3 years since I played some of these people, and they're still trying to, you know, get tier 10 or, you know, super unicum guys to hunt me down in matches, which I think is just hilarious because it's just going to make me better, you know, regardless. I mean, it's going to make me way better. It's not like I'm going to quit. I quit tanks because of other reasons, you know. Mainly it was because I don't like playing with a second's delay. But, you know, I can get used to it, right? You know what I mean? I can get used to that. And of course somebody caps. Would have been able to get like 400 more on that if somebody wouldn't have capped. Alright, so Clumsy.
Are you starting after global or going to? So 9,000. So basically that's like a 10,000 game. 10,000. Think about that. So I actually do want to do the math on this really quick. So this game right here should have it got me. I didn't look at it, but it got me up to like 84 or something. You know, so I'm like right there. But so we got 92, 63 plus 25, 34. That's 11,000 combined damage. If you look at that, that's insane. Insane. Seriously, that's probably my highest game if you think about it in, you know, overall, you know, usefulness in a game. Absolutely OP. All right, so I am going to basically bring up my thing because this is going to be the game because we got this game. So the next game I get, if I could get like 5,000 damage, then I should have more than what I need for the mark. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this so I can switch over to my next video. Okay, where is it? Okay, I think this is it. Okay, I don't know if this is the right one. Let me see here. I'm gonna need to bat chat. I think this is the right one. Hold on a sec, you guys. Sorry. This is going to take me a second because I need to look at the date of when this was uploaded. Let me see here. Okay, so this was a game from yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and get that game really quick. So I should have written it down. It should be here. What the heck? Give me one sec, you guys. I know I uploaded the video and I put second mark and then I would have just put second mark on it. I might have accidentally removed it. What the heck? That's strange. Okay, so I have another one here. I think that this is it right here. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I found it. Sorry about that, you guys. Alright. So this is the game that I ended up getting my second mark on. So I'm hoping I can get the machine, but I'm 2 away and I have 96 days. So that's 3 months. So I should be able to do this. I don't play that often, you know? I don't play that often. I think this is when I realized that Sonic, Team Sonic, was had sent me a message, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to message him there, but I keep forgetting because I'm like, I know that I'm getting close to that mark with the games I've been having. I'm like, I'm that close to getting that mark. Well, that second one. So the third one's going to be a lot harder, but I do think I can do it. I think I can do it. I've done it with other tanks before. I've always quit on the second mark, but I would like to have a third mark on this tank for sure. I will say that from what I've been told, at tier 10, 3 marks make you a target. They make you a target. People, people target you. For sure.
So I don't like going this way. I actually don't even like this map, not with the bat chat. You would think that I would love it. If you can get good flanks going, that's great. But a lot of times there's people that are sitting in the center, and because this isn't PC version, they can actually shoot you. Like, to my left, I actually cannot see the light tank yet, but if I just was to go up to the track, for instance, he would be able to shoot me from the top of the D line, which it means that this map is actually about 3/4 the size of the PC version. I thought I could get a cheeky shot there and was denied. But yeah, I wanted to definitely get this up. It's been an hour past, so I did want to let you guys know that I got. We're gonna load into my PC garage, and I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I earned recently. Real quick, because I am gonna need to. So this is actually for me. If you look at where I hit on that, it's worth taking a little bit of damage here, but not as much as I just could have taken. If that E5 would have had depression, you know, I would not have done that, but, you know, but yeah. So getting a quick 1200 damage and knowing after I had just gotten 11,000 combined damage, you know, that I'm like really want to push in here, but my heart's saying, you know, that's how you lose if you start thinking about the mark. So I went, you know what, it doesn't matter. I don't care if I get the mark. If I get the mark, I get it. If I do, if I don't, I don't. If I go back down to 65, I'm not going to stop playing this tank and switch to another. I really enjoy the gameplay with this. It's so broken that it's fun. I think it's kind of like the T62A, how you just cannot get shot with it, but it has a good enough gun, and nobody can really say anything because it's the only Japanese premium tank that you can do anything with at Tier 8. So, I don't know where that shot went, but it did look like it hit that guy's track somehow, like a Christmas miracle. And I don't know how that didn't track pin that T49, but I've seen Yagaroos bounce my back track, so I'll take it, you know, it happens. So, gonna go ahead and pull back real quick. That chisel is such a tough tank for me. The patent, the chisel, and the 430U for this is a really difficult tank to fight. So I'm going to go ahead and do a flank, because the worst tank over there that's actually tearing up my buddy Stoner is this E4. So I'm going to leave these other guys to deal with him, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now you guys watch this. As you guys see, I'm like, I can't shoot because I'm almost drowning, and I end up I almost died. I don't know if you've seen that. I was like, oh man. I was thinking in the back of my mind, honestly, I was thinking, we're gonna be able to tear up these guys in the city. I mean, we lost the city, but we're ruling this field here, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, they're gonna go back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if you look, me and Stoner are gonna pincer. I'm gonna get in there to that building before they do, so I can stop the cap, and he's gonna be able to get shots on what I spot. So it's kind of gonna work out real good. The IS-7 is fast enough on console to make that, you know. The thing is, I think that they now see him and they're now distracted, so the plan is, so I'm like, I need to get in here and be able to shoot these guys. So I stopped, but I ended up not getting enough gun elevation to shoot. So I'm like, I'm going to take out, I don't know where that shell went. I have a feeling it hit the other tank's barrel and just ricocheted off. So I was hoping to clip him out. He's just a one shot. But sometimes that's how you get the good games, is by leaving guys on that. Sometimes getting the Confederate is worth it for some ops. It's very difficult. This is one of the tanks I'd say that it's the easiest to get a Confederate with, because it's not really that hard to shoot at, 5 people, and hit them and then get out of there. So I was gonna help Artie, and then I went F Artie. just already sucks. No, I'm actually, I don't want to get killed, and I'm reloading. 8 minutes is a long time. He just got hit for 1,000. Now you guys might have noticed I had to switch to heat. I don't want to go driving around with a clip, you know. And I end up wasting 3, but I do know this, you know, that I have about 1,500 damage, 1,300 damage low roll. So it's more than enough to kill this guy, and I got the speed and the perks to just get around this guy like he's not there. And I'm going to go ahead and get in there. I didn't want to take any damage from him, but you know, hey, I'll go ahead and take it. Gonna need to load this extra heat. So I do believe that there is another tank over there, and I just noticed him, and I'm like, I need to get unspotted, and it's a 705, so it's gonna take me a while to load. So I'm gonna try to avoid the cap. I'm gonna jump down into this little crater, and I see that there's a second one, the M103, one shot, and I'm like, I think I could take one shot, maybe 2 shots. I could take 2 shots from the M103, but if that already gets me, and so I actually was gonna turn around. If that E50 didn't do that, I was not gonna go for this guy. Now, something I noticed about this tank, and you guys watch this, I've just bounced the back of his turret, which is crazy. I don't know why I would have bounced the back of his turret, but whatever. So 5590 with 924 should give me 2 marks of excellence on here. Yeah, if you think about this, I had 10 times crew training on this right now. So I was really shocked it was only you know, that 11,000 game was only a mastery 1. So I've gotten a bunch of those. So yeah, here you can see Raging Stoner dropping 22. Probably blocked a whole bunch. I don't know, you know, just because of where he was sitting. And you guys can see all the people I got. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, this my grind. You guys have seen that I've uploaded nothing but Bat Chat videos. So speaking of Bat Chat videos and stuff, I am going to go ahead and pull this up real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this clip, and we're going to go ahead and look at some recent games on the PC. I just wanted to kind of like update you guys. I'm not exactly doing a whole bunch on the PC. Well, actually, I mean, I'm not doing a whole bunch on console, but we're going to go ahead and check some stuff out. I just need to do something real quick. Okay, so first off, I need to get my Googler up. The Google. Got to get the Google up. And okay, so make sure there's no personal information being shown. Just double check. Okay, so I have all these games saved, by the way. So yeah. Let me see here. I hope I didn't close anything important. No, I'm good. Okay, I closed something else. All right. So, I've been uploading some of my better videos onto World of Tanks replays, just for the fun of it. So I kind of wanted to show you guys what I've been doing really. So you can see that I'm getting the same numbers, but I'm not getting the consistency of console. Like I get games where I'm doing 40, 400, but you know, and they're good games, but at some point things start going wrong where I'll just get like 2 games where I just do 0 damage. So it's just, you know, it's just some stuff. So you can see here, you know, Bat Chat 5400, Lost City. This one is absolutely ridiculous. The game, because you can see me using bush mechanics, so pretty awesome. Yeah. So this was a game I had last night, right before bed. So look at that. It's crazy, huh? Look at how many tanks I shot. I was kind of using this as a sniper, you know? I was kind of using it as a sniper. So, but crazy. Okay, so let me pull this back up, and I'm going to go ahead and load. I need to load up something real quick. It would be my World of Tanks. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my World of Tanks real quick. Okay. I don't want to play... Yeah, okay. So I tried to play on the test server, and I just couldn't do it. They were offering some premium days, but it was, yeah, it was pretty rough. So, yeah, anyway. You know? Okay, so I'm just waiting to log in, you guys, and then I wanted to show you guys some of the cool stuff I've won from the Dragon Ops. And then we will end this stream. Takes forever to load in. Alright, so I just need to show you guys what I'm looking at. There we go. Okay. So, so we're going to go ahead and just check out some of the cool things that's going on right now. So, so the Dragon Ops is pretty cool. I think it's been the funnest. So I'm actually at tier 10, but in order to get the crew, I need to right after the stream, I'm going to start grinding this, and I should be able to get it relatively fast. So I was able to get all of the stuff that you want to get: the emblem, the decal, and of course the actual camouflage. Plus, I am 950 away, or sorry, 150 away from getting another advanced optic or something, which will be sweet. Okay, so looking at that, so to show you guys what you get and what it looks like, I went ahead and as I got them, I threw them on the bat chat, so you guys can see. I got the Team Dragon logo here and here, and I also have the decal, which I thought that this was the best place for it. This decal, I thought it was the best place. You know, it's cool. Yeah, I definitely thought it was cool. Okay, so once you get the camouflage, this is what the camouflage looks like. This is the Dragon camouflage, which is ridiculously bright, but pretty sweet. Got the little dragon icon on it. Yeah, it's pretty much the whole thing. Now, it looks really nice on the bat chat. It's just, I really love this camouflage. I really do. I love this camouflage so much. You know, seriously. Like the summer one, like it's the same type. Winter, same kind of style. I really thought it was cool. Yeah, I really enjoy this camouflage, and it looks really good with the decals. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave those on. So pretty sweet though, huh? Yeah. We've also got a bunch of rental tanks. So this tank actually has some really crazy gun depression because you can use where does it say gun depression? So it has 13 degrees of gun depression, this thing. It just lifts up. And it's a lot faster, and it has a turret. I don't know what these things are here. I think it's ejects shells into it or something. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Maybe it's stowage bins. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I'll be looking to get that third mark. So you guys are probably going to have to deal with me still doing some, you know, you're going to have to look at me still doing, you know, playing this, you know, because, you know, I'm going to keep playing it until I either get really bored with it or I get that mark that I've been looking for. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys have a good one. Later.